It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Takes off in a bootleg. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's got a first down and more. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
First drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start at the 25. To throw, it's Wilson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. A short completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. To the air, it's Wilson. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
What was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands, it's Davidson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They have flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
The back's got to run a pitch.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Third down after that running play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Broken tackle, still going. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run the option. Breaks free. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. It's an option look. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pitch to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years. I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Hooks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Wilson. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Davidson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's Carr. It's Davidson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Looking to throw yet again. 4th down completion to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Wilson. And the completion made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 2nd.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He keeps it on a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. One more play before they head to the locker room. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Caught quickly. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back and zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Pulls it in. It's Black. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. NC State comes to the line quickly.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Black. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, NC State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
First down for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the right here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pressure is coming. Down the middle, it's Black. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. He's looking to throw. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's swarmed by the defense.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing.
The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Yeah, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Jackson. Makes a move and breaks free. Here he goes. Past the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Over the middle, it's Jackson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They'll run the option. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Short pass finds the tight end. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's found some room at the 45. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's stopped. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the move now. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
It's now second and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.